Good Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
They did it, Corey.
Yes, they did.
Y'all did it. You
Thursday.
made it to Thursday. You're more than halfway done with your work week, school week, whatever week it is, or however you want to view your week.
Yes.
You're almost done with it. Congratulations.
I'm telling you, one more day. One more day.
Unless you're watching this at 6 in the morning when we first push it out, in which case you had
Technically 2 more days, but you'll get through it. I have no doubt. Don't you worry. Don't
because
you're gonna get fed a wonderful devotion today.
wonderful.
But before we have that wonderful devotion to give you, why don't we start off with a cool random fact of today?
Boom! Let's get it up.
A lion's roar can be heard from more than 5 miles away. Awesome. Holy moly. 5 miles away. That is incredible. That's crazy.
I'm thinking about it. So we both run sometimes.
Yeah.
We run marathons, half marathons and stuff, and I'm thinking in 5 miles that would take us what, 40?
Yeah, about 40 minutes.
About 40,
typically.
35, 40 minutes to
Yeah,
run.
and we're not that fast, but I mean, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I feel good about it, but can you imagine a lion being here, us running for 35 to 40 minutes, and still being able to hear that same lion roar?
Yeah, that's crazy. And I have to correct myself. It's actually from 5 miles away, but I would imagine if you go 1 foot past that 5 miles, y'all would think you could still hear it. It's still, you can still. The fact that you can hear a lion's roar from 5 miles away is incredible in itself.
Yeah.
But that is awesome.
What if the lion has a vocal coach?
Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would feel like somebody. It's almost like somebody trained the lion to roar that loud. That's just incredible that God made such a creature that could roar that loud. I would imagine. Think about being right next to it when it's roaring, like right next to it. Oh my.
Think about being a zebra 4.9 miles away.
That's pretty
Be
crazy.
One more foot's gonna do it.
You better get moving.
Cool. Hey, random fact. That's out of the way. What comes up next?
Funny videos.
Your funny videos of the day. Now we're switching up a little bit. For those who were born in the 1980s or before, you're really going to like this segment because we're switching from funny videos to commercials.
Absolutely.
That you may remember from the 80s.
80s.
Now, for the teens that watch this, recognize that none of these commercials are going to involve a computer and or smartphone, so it might seem distant and foreign to you as, fun. However, this was a thing. It involved physical activities and just fun in general.
Yep.
So, without further
ado,
let's go ahead and get these funny, awesome 80s commercials
up.
So, this is a commercial from the 80s, clearly. People having fun.
Yeah, it looks older.
They're skiing. I like the juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Now, I don't remember this because I wasn't born until 1990, but it's cool anyway.
Hey, for all the people out there, look at what you can do by chewing juicy fruit. Look at the fun that they are having.
I'm telling you. But they don't make commercials like this anymore. I wish they did.
They don't. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move you.
That's right.
Boom.
Good deal.
Move you down the side of a snow slope.
Alright, now what's this one? Also from the 80s?
I remember this. Who remembers this? I mean, look how simple that is.
I remember a toy like that during my childhood, but I don't think this commercial was still yet to get made until before I was born. But alright.
Commercials from the 80s.
This is cool.
So, no smartphone needed. You just jump over this thing. Look at the fun they're having.
That's awesome.
Skip it!
I'm pretty sure they
Got it.
kept making those. That's awesome. Wow. I like commercials from the 80s.
Yeah, I like movies and commercials from the 80s. There's a lot that goes into it. It's you're not going to get very much CGI.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's authentic.
So it is authentic. It's just people out there chewing juicy fruit and flying off the side of a mountain, which otherwise, without juicy fruit, couldn't do it apparently.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I mean, then the Skip It one. That was just cool. I'm pretty sure, I wasn't born until 1990, but I'm pretty sure there was a toy all through the mid-90s that was like Skip It. It might have been Skip It. They just had made upgrades to it.
Imagine you tie a rope
Yeah.
to a child's leg.
Mm-hmm.
You tell them to jump over that rope
Yeah.
repetitively until they can't jump anymore.
Yeah.
From a parent's perspective, that's awesome because your child's there,
Yeah.
so they're not out in traffic, and they're literally getting tired as they're doing it. So then you just send them off to bed when they're done.
Absolutely. Tired like me, I'm yawning. Maybe I need to skip it.
Hey, I know what you need.
Huh. We need a devotion.
We need our D6 devotion for the day. So, which is a good one. They progressively are getting better.
Yeah, I like it. We're kind of taking a little bit of a change of course from yesterday's devotion. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, we're going to pause for 6 seconds, which we know you need longer. So, you pause and read this story so you can understand the message we're about to give. And then we're going to give you the scripture. Got it?
Got it.
Get it? Good. And we're back. We hope that you took the time to read that excellent story. We're going to get right back into the meaning of it. But first, let's let Paul deliver that scripture in the wonderful way he always does.
Yeah, so today's scripture is coming from Acts, and specifically Acts 17, verse 31. So let's get it up there. All right, Acts 17:31 says, "Because he has fixed a day on which he will judge the world in righteousness by a man whom he has appointed. And of this he has given assurance to all by raising him from the dead." Now, what man is he talking about? Raised him from the dead.
Jesus.
There you go. Talking about Jesus, the center of Christianity, the core, the entire reason for the Bible. Okay, it all comes down to Christ. So that's who he's talking about. So the theme for the week has been basically bullying and where we're supposed to go. You know, when somebody is putting us down, talking to us, talking bad about us, where we go, who we go to.
Yeah.
Okay? And it should remind you, like you said, I think it was 2 devotions ago, it needs to remind you not who you are, but whose you are, which is a powerful statement because you're no longer an individual. You are owned. You can go to God.
Yep.
You are His. So it's not who you are, it's whose you are. And what it's saying here in Acts 17:31 is that judgment is coming. Judgment is promised, and it's going to come. Just you keep your eyes focused on what we see as the prize. Keep your eyes focused on the prize, and that is heaven. That is an eternity with God. That is, getting your friends, getting everybody you know saved, because one day all the tears, all the bad stuff is going to be wiped away. All the hate is going to be gone. Can you imagine a world without hate, without anything that we've had to talk about this week?
Yeah.
Yep. A world without hate and all that, man, it's an incredible thought.
It is. And it sounds like we're being redundant with, just pray and turn to God. But guys, it's just that easy. But it's also, we don't want to take away from it. It is so important. Like from the story, going off what Paul said, you had so much going on in this story. We were being told by the storyteller that she had received a phone call about someone who didn't have running water in Africa. Then last month they say that they had gotten a phone call. She got a phone call, but they had held their new nephew in their arms. And then not only that, so that's a great thing. We went from a bad thing to a good thing, and then next thing you know, she's learning about the local arrest of a child predator. So you get these things, bad, good, and sometimes in life we sit there and we think, my God, well, look at all the stuff that's going on in the world. It's so hard to turn on the news nowadays and just watch the news. It's so hard to have a conversation with someone you haven't seen in a week or a month, because you're scared you're going to get bad news as opposed to, oh, hey, how you been? I heard about this, I heard about that. Guys, the best thing you can do is get you some good Christian music and probably more importantly, getting a good Bible-based church and a good circle of Christian friends. I'm telling you, because I know for me, this is one thing I like to do when I'm getting just kind of bombarded with all of the bad things in the world. I like to go and turn on my car radio when I have to drive somewhere and listen to K-Love, because I'm automatically brought back down and I'm listening to all this wonderful Christian music. I'm listening to the words. Yes, I'm listening to the words. I'm listening to what's being said. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm automatically reminded that this all will not matter. These are fleeting moments, and judgment is coming for the bad things that have happened in life to the people that have been doing them. If they don't find Christ, they will be judged. We understand that. But the most important thing you can understand is that all of it is temporary.
Yeah, it is. Everything, this world, and we've said this so many times, and it seems like we're redundant because we purposefully are. This life is so small in consideration of eternity. Okay, your time here on earth dictates when and how and where you spend eternity. So that it seems insignificant and long. You're like, oh, well, what if I'm here for 60, 70 years? That's a long time. One, we're not promised tomorrow. God gives us every single heartbeat, every single breath that we take, God allows us to have. And at any moment that could stop. So realize that, and realize that everything you do during your time here dictates where you're going to spend and how you're going to spend eternity. So, ever since sin entered the world in Genesis, ever since then, it has been this friction in between God's plan and this sin that through human nature we have. Okay, one day that's going to go away, and it's just going to be nothing but a perfect world.
Yep. Absolutely.
What an awesome
What
world.
a beautiful concept. I mean, you just guys, just don't stress. It's all going to work out in the end, I'm telling you. If you give yourself to Christ and you start living a good Christian life, just have the faith. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Keep watching these devotions. Spread the love. Like, share, and subscribe our page, these videos. Thank you, Randall House. We're going to keep pushing this material out, guys.
Randall House.
Got to have it. D6 Devotions. We're loving every minute of it.
D6.
Other people are too. We thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, and we got some big things in the works
Yes.
for hopefully maybe the national convention coming up. So we're gonna try and make some wheels turn. And so keep sharing out these videos. It means more than you guys know to know that people are watching these devotions and hearing at least 10 minutes of a biblically thought out topic every day, because that's what we should be. We should be talking about God every day to each other and to our friends. So, hey, let's do this. Let's take on Thursday.
Go get it, guys.
Take
Go
on
conquer. Have a great day. We love you, and God bless.